Hi guys, look here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 96 rated Young Player of the Year SBC, Raheem. His card looks absolutely insane, and he did cost me in the region of 15,000 coins to complete his own SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he did score me 2 goals and he got me 6 assists, and he does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Then moving along to him stats, his main standard stats are going to be his 99 positioning, his 99 finishing, his 99 stamina, and finally his 99 balance. So definitely quite a lot of 99 stats to this Raheem Sterling card, and if you decide to go and do his SBC from scratch, he will cost you in the region of 1.2 million coins. And I have to say, although 1.2 million coins, a team this isn't just around the corner, literally just around the corner, we will get an announcement this week. We have to. There's 100% no doubt that we will this Friday or maybe this Wednesday. You know, it is a lot of coins to put into an SBC so close to team season, but honestly, guys, I think he's worth it. I think he's absolutely fantastic. He really, really did impress me. I played all 4 games with him in FUT Champions. I will also be reviewing the Van Dijk a little bit later on tonight. I wanted to get these videos out earlier on today, but obviously I was in work and the SBCs got released at like midnight, so I couldn't, you know, I had to get to sleep before work and then obviously be in work the whole day. So unfortunately, this was the earliest I could get this video out for you guys. It's just a shame that EA had to release the SBC at midnight and not at just 6 PM today, but it is the way it is. Anyway, you know, overall, this card's absolutely fantastic. You know, as much as I like the Van Dijk card, I think this is probably the better of the two to do. You know, this is an end game card. There's no question about it. I think he's absolutely insane. His first pro is going to be his pace, lightning, quickness, acceleration, and 97 sprint speed. He's also got the 99 stamina as well. So if you want to pace abuse, you know, the hell out of this guy, by all means, go for it, because he's not ever going to really get that tired for you or anything like that. And obviously that's very good for FUT champs as well, going into extra time and stuff like that. When a lot of players do tend to get tired, Sterling's not really going to have that much of a problem, and you can just continue to cause so many problems for the opposition, you know, going down that right hand side. He was absolutely fantastic pace wise, and how he'd outpace so many players was really, really impressive. His second pro as well is going to be his dribbling. He's got the 4-star skill moves, which is pretty nice, and most of his dribbling stats are at 99. I did have the marksman chem style as well, that takes all of his dribbling stats to 99, apart from his reactions that go to 97, and his composure remains at 85. All that's fantastic. Feels really agile, really smooth on the ball, thanks to that 99 agility and 99 balance. Just feels fantastic. Really, really did feel smooth, and you know, and how you're able to kind of go in and out between defenders and stuff like that. So, you know, again, causing them even more problems. You know, not just his pace, his dribbling as well. Absolutely fantastic, and forms up. You know, obviously having good pace and good dribbling. It's a nice little kind of combination to obviously have, especially on the winger. Then his third pro is also going to be his passing. He got me 6 assists in the 4 games. I think most of his assists were actually crosses, but you know, his all-round passing was fantastic, and now he was able to create chances and stuff like that. 91 vision, 91 crossing, 99 short passing, absolutely insane. Usually it's the other way around. I tend to usually get more goals with when I do a player review on an attacker. I tend to get more goals than assists, but this time around he still got me the 2 goals, which wasn't too bad, but it was the 6 assists in 4 games in FUT Champions that, in my opinion, is very, very impressive and shows a lot of consistency. But yeah, I couldn't fault his passing. Was absolutely fantastic. His final pro as well is going to be his finishing. The 2 goals he scored for me were actually really good. In particular, one of them which he just hits, like, it comes from first time and he just rockets it into the back of the net. His shot power, his finishing, his long shots are all absolutely fantastic. And again, with the marksman chem style, most of his finishing stats do go to 99, which is absolutely fantastic. And honestly, there's no weaknesses to this card whatsoever. You can't sit there and say his defending is that much of an issue, because it just simply isn't, because, you know, you wouldn't be doing this SBC in the first place for any defending purposes. And then in terms of his strength as well, it's not that something to be much of an issue of, because, you know, defenders have a tough time already handling him with the fact of how good his pace and dribbling is. And to be honest, his physical, it's not even that bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be insane, it's not going to be Patrick Vieira standard or anything like that, but for the height that he is and stuff like that, he's actually a really, really physical player, and he will put up a bit of a fight, which is obviously very good. I think this is a very, very good complete card. He will be getting a team season card, guys, but do not worry, he will not get a higher rated card than this one. The reason being is because you know, and we'll talk about this more with Van Dijk in the next video as well, but because this is an individual award, you know, you talk about team of the year, teams in there, they're not individual awards necessarily, they're more team awards. The fact that they got individual awards, in my opinion, they deserve to be the highest rated cards that they're going to get in the whole of FIFA, because they've individually become the best young player in the league. They've become the best player in the league in the case of Van Dijk. So definitely this card will not get a higher rating. The team season will not be higher rated than this card, guys. I can guarantee you get, you know, that 100% for sure right now. But in my opinion, this is an SBC that is 100% worth doing if you got the coins, because I think he's that much of a quality card. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.